Hello everyone and welcome to episode 46 of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm still recording on the exact same day. Probably only do one or two more episodes. I went back to the ship and I changed out my party members. I wanted to switch out the droid, HK-47, for someone. And there's a couple of missions that I wanted to complete up here. So let's go talk to Matten.
I think you better talk to Eli directly. He's the boss, for the time being.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Matten. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
I found the droid head. Can I ask about it?
Droid head? On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
It recorded an ambush. Someone yelled Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Don't act rashly, Matten. Eli is thorough. Violence won't help.
Now keep your head, Matten. It was just business.
That didn't go so well for... Let's see, let's talk to Mountain.
Alien bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith?
He won't last long hiding in the
I have to
Shadowlands.
admit, I'm surprised you let him get away. I don't know if I could have been as forgiving.
Well, I could have shot out his legs and let him crawl around for a while, but I consider this far more merciful.
I suppose that closes his little outpost here.
I suppose it does. Maybe I should keep it up for a while on my own. I have no ship at the moment anyway. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
In that case, let's see what you have for sale. Sounds like boring choice to me. Goodbye, and you won't owe anyone a single credit. Good luck.
That's the idea. Actually, I should toss you a few credits for helping me out. Take them. Maybe even spend them here. Safe flying to you. Hope to see you again.
Okay. We got a nice amount of credits from him. Let's go this way. I want to go visit the Wookiee village as well. I want to tell them that we found the corpse of that one guy, that the one Wookiee that they were looking for, and the slaver guy. By the way, you didn't miss any. I didn't do anything at all except for fight a few Kenrath on the way back here. So you really didn't miss anything by not seeing me go back to my ship. You didn't miss any story elements or me picking up any items or anything along those lines. Alright, now we're out here. Let's get back to the Wookiee village. Then we'll want to go back to the Shadowlands, where we met the Zalbar's father, who wants to be chieftain again, and we're going to see if we can't help him accomplish that goal. Because Chundar is kind of an ass. Truth be told. I believe Wookiee Village is this way. Yeah, this looks right. But I believe we passed by this.
So, Jolie, you decided to leave your little hermitage in the forest and come help us stop the Sith. I guess you realized this was worth coming out of retirement for, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. The Sith are the greatest evil to hit the galaxy since, well, the Mandalorians. And they're the worst thing since Exar Kun, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Okay, old man, you lost me there. Are you trying to make a point?
Look, everybody always figures the time they live in is the most epic, most important age to end all ages. But tyrants and heroes rise and fall, and historians sort out the pieces.
Are you saying that what we're doing isn't important? If you feel that way, why did you agree to come with us? I think it's pretty clear that Malak is the tyrant in this case.
Malak is a tyrant who should be stopped. If he conquers the galaxy, we're in for a couple of rough centuries. Eventually it'll come around again. But I'd rather not wait that long. So we do what we have to do. We try to stop the Sith. But don't start thinking this war, your war, is more important than any other war just because you're in it.
That's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it. The Republic stands for something. It stood for something for 15,000 years, and if it falls, everything will change forever.
You believe whatever you need to get through this, Sonny. The bottom line is we both want to stop Malik. So let's not get hung up on the details. Let's just get back to stopping him.
Okay. Interesting conversation. This is the way we want to go, I believe. We already looked through all of those. Is this the way we want to go? We walk around these big ass trees. Wookiee guard. Here's the village. Yeah, that's the way we want to go. We want to find that one guy's house and we want to talk to the people inside and tell him that we found, tell him what we found. And then we will return to the Shadowlands and do something for Zalbar and Shandar's father. Prove that we're trustworthy. I'm sure they won't be happy to receive this news, but we got to do it. There's a chieftain's hut. That's not what we're looking for. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Here's a place. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Warwill's home. This guy's home. This is what we're looking for. I want to go in and talk to these two Wookiees in here and tell them we found our friend. And they're not going to be happy. You recognize the bowcaster bolt casing?
This will end in sadness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I found it on Rorwer's corpse. You killed him, didn't you? I wanted to ask you about Kashyyyk. Can you explain why your boltcaster casing was found on his body? Warwill is dealing with slavers. I found this data pad. Okay. We need to go talk to the law guy that we met earlier and tell him what we found. And we're going to be honest. Because that's what a Jedi would do. And I am aware, Jolie, that this will end in sadness. I was aware of that when I found the guy. I think this is the Keeper of the Law that he mentioned, and we should go visit. Yeah, here he is. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? I found Jark's bolt casing on Roar's corpse. Wait, if executed I get paid? Is there an alternative to death as punishment?
I urge you caution. This may seem like the right path to follow, but you do not know these people as I do.
Jark, won't you say anything in your defense? Jark, I won't let you do this. Roar was dealing with slavers. No, I won't let this happen. Oral dealt with slavers. This data pad I found on his corpse proves it.
Painful end, but perhaps it is the right thing to do. We shall see.
My reward? What reward? Can I ask you anything, if anything is happening now? Can I ask if anything's happening now? Goodbye to you. Light side points gained. We gained a lot of experience. Let's go back out here. So we gained at least the respect of one person in the village. Better than nothing, I suppose. Or one Wookiee, I should say. Let's go back out here. I want to go talk to the guy again. We spared him his life. But he didn't seem too entirely pleased by it. Let's go talk to him. Go up the stairs to see Warwill's home. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, I get that. Let's go. Let's return to the Shadowlands so that we can help out Zalbar's father in trying to gain power again in the village. I imagine things will change because Zalbar's father ain't gonna put up with the slaver bullshit. I know that's the way we came. We'll go this way. I really like the look of Kashyyyk in this game. I think it's awesome. I think all these wooden huts and the gigantic trees and the forest floor is all it's all kinds of fog and stuff down there. It looks really cool. The Great Walkway. God, it's almost 7 a.m. I've been recording for way too long. I wanted to get a bunch of episodes recorded tonight, and I did. It'll take me well past my birthday. I'm sure my birthday's already passed by the time that I'm recording this episode, so yay, I am older. I am 30. Yay? Ish? Oh, I have new games to play, new music to listen to, so that's cool. Well, some of it I already owned. Previously. It's not always cool to have it on vinyl as opposed to CD or MP3. Honestly, vinyl does sound better. I don't know how many other people can hear that, but like vinyl sales have been on the rise in recent years. Actually, they were the highest that they've been in a long time this past year, with over 10 million records sold. We're getting to the point where vinyl records need to, we need to start making more presses. Somebody needs to figure out how to make more presses, because right now we're just using a bunch of old presses, and I'm going the wrong way. We're getting to the point where the record industry, the recording industry as a whole, is going to have to stand up and take notice that vinyl sales continue to rise year after year. I would expect the trend to continue this year as well. I would expect them to get more popular and sell even more. Yeah, this is where we need to go. Okay, that's a dead end. Let's go this way. When you go down to the Shadowlands, actually that makes me really happy. Like I said, I love collecting vinyl. It sounds better than CDs. What I'm not happy about is MP3 sales continue to rise. And MP3 sales, it's more like renting the MP3s than anything else because of the absurd DRM that they place on all MP3s. And it makes me go, I'd much rather have a physical copy and just make MP3s myself without all the DRM attached to them. If you have MP3s and either the company decides to quit dealing with MP3s, or you download them too many times from certain specific websites that do this kind of thing, you just can't go back and re-download them. It's like the thing is lost to you, so you either have to have a lot of backup copies of your MP3s to make sure that you don't lose them all, or you have to have a physical copy, and I would rather have a physical copy. I mean, I've got backups of my MP3 collection, but I would rather have a physical copy than nothing, you know? Plus, I like having the little booklets that physical copies that come with all the lyrics and like stories from stories from the band or notes from the band and stuff like that, especially if it's a reissue. Things like that of an older album. Frequently they'll have like notes from the band or members of the band and stuff that they wrote about their memories of when they recorded that album, and I always think that kind of crap is really, really cool. Band photos and what have you.
Yes?
What?
So I've always been a big fan of having a physical, but I grew up in a time when I was a kid, MP3s really wasn't a viable option. You know, that didn't really even become a thing until I was in high school. Was when they started introducing the iPods, in which case I didn't really want them, largely because not a fan of Apple.
Here we are again. Shall I bypass?
Yes, get us past the field.
There we go. A few surprises.
Okay, now we go back into the Shadowland, the deeper portions of the Shadowlands, and we're going to try to find something to sacrifice to this guy to get, and there's a computer out here that we want to talk to as well. There's a computer. A long walk to get from the spaceship to get from the Ebonhawk to the Shadowlands. I like the look of this place. So if these episodes are darker again, I'm sorry. Just the game, this portion of the game itself is dark, and these always tend to record a bit darker than the original did. There's really nothing that I can do about that. I'll do what I can to make it brighter and more visible for you guys, but I can't promise that it'll turn out 100% great. Okay, I think we're gonna need to hunt something larger than Kenrath to attract this beast that he's talking about, but we can try Kenrath. Viper Kenrath body. Maybe that's enough. I still want to finish exploring around here. This might be the beast that the Jedi's organized great hunts to go after. This might be what we're looking at here. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember what it is. I think Kashyyyk was one of the planets that they mentioned sending a group of Jedis to try to hunt for it. Okay, so when you go up that little thing... Around here, I haven't explored over here yet. Okay, let's explore this. Oh, this is where the rituals take place. Okay, this is where he's going to take us. Okay. Now we need to go back and find... we need to go... Let's go back and talk to... what's his name first. Ritual marker. What is his name? God, I cannot remember off the top of my head. Freyr. Let's cut across this way. Kill another guy we haven't killed yet. Because that's always fun. I really need to upgrade his lightsabers. Okay, we didn't... It says we didn't come over here. There's absolutely nothing over here to do. Okay, that's where we want to go, is Freyr. Let's go this way. And back this way. How am I supposed to get one of the attacks? Exactly. They haven't told me yet. Okay, there he is. Okay, I'm going to call it here. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. We will talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody, and goodbye.